Hello everybody and welcome back to another Halloween / spooky season update to the Lego room. Today we're going to be focusing once again on the Nightmare Realm. Basically, if you're joining us for this episode, we've been building a Nightmare themed Lego display, basically utilizing Minecraft, Ninjago crystallized versions, and primarily Dreamzz. This is part 1, 2, 3, 4, I think this is part 4, or part 5. I was kind of debating which video to do, but I'm waiting on a couple supplies for part 5, or 6, depending on which one this actually is. This is the Grimkeeper, the cage monster. Very, very cool and unique looking set. Quite literally, I just want it for this massive figure. Now, this set is still available in stores. It retails for $37.99 in terms of like USD. Now, I don't believe it's worth $38 in my opinion. I actually picked this up for 20 bucks at clearance on Target, and I quite literally have had this for like 4 months now, and I knew I wanted to do a Nightmare Realm, but I wasn't ready to do so. So I was stashing sets like this for quite some time, and now it is time. You know, I've been playing a ton of Elden Ring, and I really wanted like a big raid boss once in a while in this world, and I felt like this guy was a pretty good mix. You can also build this one of two ways. I'm just going to do the standard one. Again, I really, not to sound horrible, but I really don't care about this portion of the set. I just want the big boy to actually be in the Dreamzz setup. So I'm really enjoying it so far. Last time we built the Crystal King Temple from Ninjago. Before that, we built some of the Neverwitch's nightmare creatures, and then we have a Minecraft set as well. So, basically, next time we are going to outline the entire thing in the rest of the black base plates, which again, if you're joining us for this aspect, you don't know what that is just yet, but I can probably turn this a little bit. Let me see if my tripod wants to really cooperate today, best of my ability. Alright, there we go. There's the Nightmare Realm. God knows my camera won't focus it. There we go. That is basically the Nightmare Realm. Sorry. I've just got done reorganizing like a bunch of fishing stuff. So, you know, there's stuff everywhere. So I'm trying not to get that on camera. But that is the Nightmare Realm. We are essentially building, and then I am outlining the entire thing in black base plates. I bought sticky base plates from Amazon, from like some company from China. They didn't work, so I just command stripped them. Works out really well. I used to do this in my old Lego room before I started my channel, especially for like the Atlantis display and stuff. I would outline the entire thing in base plates to give it some more depth, but I'm really happy with this so far. And then, like I said, next time I want to finish the outline, because that's obviously going to be important. We still have some of those white gaps on the side. I don't know if I'm doing the top in base plates. I kind of think it would be a waste of resources, but worst case scenario, I can do it and then just take it down. And we're also adding a small UV/black light across the top to really show off those really cool like purple translucent colors, because as it is now, it's obviously very dark down there, and I don't have my like tripod light pointing towards it. But even with the tripod light, it's a little dark. So basically, you know, we're just going to add the Grimkeeper to that and then move on from there. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another Lego build. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. It helps the channel out a lot. And follow me on Instagram if you want a better sneak peek into the Lego room and then get a little bit more involved in our community and the Lego community and everything else. Share your ideas, share your channel with me and all that good stuff. It's a great time, and I love getting to know you guys more. So it's a blast. Channel's doing great as of recording this, and, you know, this has kind of been my October build right now, is this Nightmare Realm. I have some stuff coming to the city soon, which, again, you can see in the background. But this is kind of like my big, I want to hammer this out in October. Get the Nightmare Realm as good as I can be in 1 month, and then move on from there. None of this is essentially expensive or very big. It just takes some time to gather everything, especially when I'm working on other medieval projects and stuff. But this is all part of the lore and the storytelling coming soon, so I can't wait to integrate that to the channel. But without further ado, guys, let's get started in this build. wow, I didn't expect everything to fill up so fast, given that it's a whole bookshelf, but I love it. I really do. I think it's looking awesome. Next time we are going to be completely blacking out everything. So like on the sides here, they have some exposed bookshelves. I have 6 of them in black, so I should be able to just pocket knife cut those. Definitely, if you're cutting base plates, please be very careful, obviously. I think that goes without saying, but I've almost cut myself more than once because base plates are pretty tough to cut, which is why I'm an idiot and do so anyways. But I think it looks great. It's almost too crowded in my opinion. Once I add like an army, I think it's going to be a little bit tough, but I'm still excited. So next time we're going to add the UV light, and we're going to add a bunch of the base plates, and I'll show you guys kind of how that's all going to work. The UV light, I'm really hoping does what I hope it does, and obviously that makes no sense, but I really just hope it shines off of the purple, the pink, the lime green, especially those translucent pieces. I have a lot of hope for that. I might end up having to ditch the little wolf shrine from the Lego Ninjago Source Dragon, and I mean I do like the minifigures. I don't even know. I don't know what I want to really do because it is a little cramped in there, but I still like it, and I would still love to add like the Ender Dragon. I wanted the Overlord Dragon, however I definitely don't have the space for that, so the Never Witch, her Nightmare Raven, is kind of the flying creature of the bunch, but I don't know. Once everything's encased in, I'm going to see kind of how it looks. I love the Grimkeeper in the background. I think he's a little too hidden, but it is what it is. I can kind of only fit it so much, and I don't want to permanently put anything down before next episode, when we're officially, not dismantling obviously, but when we're actually moving this stuff out and then putting the new base plates in. So I don't want to overcommit to that too much. But thank you guys so much for joining me for another LEGO build. I'm really excited that this is this year's October/spooky project. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I think once it's completely encased, has the black light in, I think it's going to look better. And then after that, I do have part 5 or 6, whatever it's going to be, ready. The Nightmare King is in the mail, so I'm very excited to actually add the Overlord to all of this, or not quite literally the Overlord, but the King of the Nightmare Realm, I'm really excited to add in. And we're going to be building a couple of the poly bags as well. So definitely going to be pretty cool. There's another minifigure from the Dreamzz lineup that I need to purchase yet. Kind of forgot. As I'm listing them now, I kind of mentally forgot that one, but there's another main minifigure I want to get, and then eventually we can start adding a bunch more, because I will need the army build just like everywhere else. However, I just started placing orders for a huge medieval project coming soon, so once the Nightmare Realm is relatively finished, I don't need the armies yet. They're not going to be part of season 1 too much. So that's kind of going to be in the background, and we'll do some more stuff with this later in next year probably. I'll start adding minifigures as I go. Probably show them off on like Instagram and stuff, but probably won't be really part of the video. I'll just be working on compiling stuff in the background. But yeah, I'm really excited for the upcoming medieval project. It's going to be very big. It is unfortunately very expensive, but it involves dragons, so I'm very excited. Thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you can. It helps the channel out a lot, and I'll see you next time. Happy building, everybody.